Well, we have obviously been talking about the interest rates a lot this week after the Federal Reserve decided to raise them. And if you're trying to buy or sell a house right now, you probably are paying close attention to this. So joining me now with some more insight on holiday real estate is Lisa Barton. So Lisa, I want to start off talking about these interest rates. We were just talking during the break and you were saying, this is really nothing to get panicked over.
Right.
In your opinion, the sky is not falling here.
Exactly. I really don't think the sky is falling. One of the things that we're experiencing is that the rates haven't raised in 10 years. So we have a whole generation of home buyers who consider this to be the new norm, that interest rates will always be low. Not to date myself, but when I bought my first house, the interest rates were 14%. And we thought we got a great deal because they had been 18%. So, and interest rates for mortgages aren't directly tied to the Federal Reserve. So there may be a lag between when the rates actually go up and when the Federal Reserve raised them. But even if you consider, if rates went up 1/4%, for most people that's not going to be a huge difference in their monthly mortgage payment.
I know a lot of people are concerned because of the possibility of them continuing to, to go up over the next year. So they are looking, immediately to buy or sell. So let's talk about buying and selling during the holidays and even, right afterwards. People that list or are coming to your house, I mean, you got to really figure that they're serious, because who even has time to make a meal during the holidays?
Right. Well, the buyers that we're working with now, from mid-December to the beginning of January, most of those buyers are moving because of a job transfer. So they're anxious to get started. They're motivated. They want to get started, get their family settled. So that's the good news, that working with buyers is that they're really ready to make a decision. The challenge for them is that the inventory has been low all year, and now it's particularly low because many homeowners don't want the hassle of having their house on the market during the holidays.
I know. I mean, it's got to be exactly what you just said, a hassle. So if I know that I'm going to be selling my house and I'm going to be putting it on the market in January, do I go ahead and do it right now?
It depends. It depends on your motivation. It depends on what's happening to you and your house during the holidays. If you have lots and lots of family and visitors coming and the house is going to be messy and it's going to be hard to get it organized in time for showings, I might suggest that you wait. But if you're really motivated to sell, then now might be a good time, because we know that the buyers looking are serious
motivated buyers. So
yeah.
I would think that if you have a few people coming, I mean, you have a really solid chance of getting a good offer.
You do.
Okay, so let's talk about it. If you do put it on the market and you've got, a bunch of decorations, I mean, is that a good thing, or is that?
It can be. So if your holiday decorations are subtle and tasteful, then walking into the house can feel very warm and inviting, and it can feel like home. With all my listings, I work with a professional stager, and she comes in and works with me and works with the homeowner. She will tell you, you have 8 seconds to capture a buyer's attention. So that first 8 seconds is really important. If the holiday decorations are over the top, then they're really distracting for a buyer. So big collections and lots of things to look at take buyers' attention away from the living spaces, and then it becomes all about the holiday decorations.
And do you typically see a jump on both sides for buying and selling right after the first of the year?
I don't know that I would say a jump, but certainly in the spring we see a lot more. I don't think right in January we don't see a huge jump, but come February, March, that's where we see a lot more activity, both on the buying side and the selling side. Many people who know that they're moving to Northeast Florida but have some time start looking in the early spring so that they can be here, be settled, and have the summer for their children to get accustomed to things before school starts.
So maybe it's not the best time to be looking right now because there's not a lot out there, but if you're selling, it could be possibly in your benefit because you're one of the few out there.
It could be. It could be. Yeah, and it really depends on what your needs are.
Very good. Thank you so much for coming in and talking to us about this. And if you're going to put it on the market, no Christmas with the cranks decorations for sure. All right. Thank you so much. We appreciate it.
Thank you, Nikki.
Also, if you're looking to buy or sell in the area, we have some great resources that can really help you. They're on our website, news4jax.com. Just go to the consumer tab on the homepage. There's a list of local homes for sale along with pictures and details of each of those properties.